Voila! Welcome to the Amanda Natando Show. I'm Amanda and thank you guys for watching. I am so super excited about today's show because on today's show it's all about she, me, her, Amy as the season finale. Like what we did on the first episode, today's the season finale and we'll be talking with Amanda as we recap the whole season that I was with guests, right? So right now, the first topic that we're gonna talk about is gonna be Snapchat. Exactly, I said it, Snapchat. What is it that I want to talk about Snapchat? What's there to talk about Snapchat? So you know how we're all on social media, we all use Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook Live, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Well, WhatsApp also has a feature now where you go live for a couple of minutes, for 30 seconds actually. You're there for 30 seconds. There's different, like, social media is developing every day. It's updating every day. So today I'm here to talk about Snapchat. What's there to talk about Snapchat? Snapchat apparently has updated, it has an update of a feature which is quite interesting. Well, yeah, for a whole lot of people, but for me, you're gonna hear my take after we say a little bit about this feature. So it has an update of a feature called Snap Maps. And what is Snap Maps? Snap Maps is when you zoom in to your Snapchat, on your Snapchat, when you zoom in, you're able to see the map all over the world, where you're able to see your followers, what they're up to, or the people that you follow, what they're up to, what they're doing, where they are. And yeah, it's actually quite interesting. My question is, what do you think about that, right? What do you think about the whole Snap Maps? Do you think it's safe to be knowing what Amanda is doing, what Amanda is up to right now at this present moment? Yes, sometimes I think it's a good thing because say maybe you're bored here in Edmonton. Apparently some people call it Deadmonton. You're bored in Deadmonton and you want to look for something to do and you're like, oh, okay, where's Danny? Let me check where Danny is. I want to know what she's up to. Maybe she's at an event or maybe she's at a festival, whatever.
Or at home being boring.
Oh, right, Danny, exactly, right? And then you see, oh, Danny's home bored. And you're like, Danny, okay, do you want us to go for a festival, right? And then you see, and then you look for, well, and then maybe you'd have seen somebody at a festival and then you call up Danny, I see you're bored on Snap Maps, do you want to go to this festival? Which is a good thing, right? It is a good thing. Don't get me wrong by what I am actually going to say afterwards, but anyway, so that's a positive on Snap Maps. And another interesting one that has been going around, the other reason why they say Snap Maps is there is because at least you get to see where your partner is, or if they're cheating. So in other words, stalking your partner. Funny enough, yeah, stalking your partner. I don't know what kind of relationship, marriage, or I don't know, friendship that you may have, but I feel, if you trust somebody, why do you have to have Snap Maps and stalk them every time to know what they're up to or whatever? I don't know. It's, I'm just saying what people think out there. Now, what does Amanda think about Snap Maps? Amanda thinks Snap Maps is crap. Why do I think Snap Maps is crap? Number one, I think it's not safe. Exactly. I think it's not safe because if somebody's gonna stalk me, there's crazy people out there, guys. There's crazy, like mentally challenged people out there. It sounds crazy. Maybe I'm thinking on the extreme instead of thinking on the positive, but then the reason why, I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm thinking that way, right? So having to find out about Snap Maps, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, is it safe? Is there a feature where I can actually, I can actually protect myself? And then that's when I found out that you can actually go on, what do you call it? The safe mode. Ghost mode, exactly. And that's the first thing I did as soon as I found out about ghost mode. I'm like, you know what? Thank you, Snapchat. But then again, you know what? I'm gonna protect myself on ghost mode. Exactly. So ghost mode is where you guys can just turn it on. Once you turn it on, nobody's able to see what you're doing or where you're going or what you're up to, and it's just safe that way. So why do I think it's scary or not safe? It's because I've actually gotten interesting calls for like in the past week, and I bet everybody has a phobia out there. Yes, I do have a major phobia, and one of the major phobias is me being afraid of cops. I know it sounds weird because a lot of people, when I say that, they're like, are you a criminal, or have you ever committed a crime? Why are you afraid of cops? But, you know, my mom will tell you since I was a baby, I've always been afraid of cops. You know, even when I never used to want to go to school or kindergarten, if they wanted me to just follow instructions, they'll be like, we're calling the cops and whatever, and I will be running. That's how much I'm afraid of cops, right? Although now I'm kind of getting over that fear because the cops here are so friendly. They, so, you know, in as much as, yeah, they'll be also doing their job, but it's not as aggressive as how I thought cops are supposed to be, or scary. I don't know. For some reason, I was just afraid of cops. So yeah, so I got interesting calls from a scam company or scammers, or I don't know what you call them, and they were saying, oh, we're officer this and that, my name is Officer Craig Williams. They said, my name is Officer Craig Williams, and you've been found guilty of fraud on taxes and whatever. And I'm like, excuse me? Taxes? I pay taxes like every year, and I file my taxes every year, and I make sure I'm a good resident in Canada, right? And then all of a sudden, you tell me that I'm a criminal? Like, who the hell do you think you are, right? But guess what? I didn't even see it that way. The fact that they said I am Officer Craig Williams, I was like, oh my gosh, am I a criminal? Oh my gosh, I'm getting arrested. And yeah, so I didn't even think. So that on its own, how they got my number, how they got the years that I started working in Canada, they had all that. Right? So it's kind of scary. Anybody can stalk you. Anybody. I shop online a lot. Probably they got my information from there, but thank God they haven't attempted to get into my bank account or my bank details or whatever. But my point is, that's the reason why I think Snapchat is not safe. Stalking people, I'm actually afraid now. So I don't know why they put that feature. Maybe it's good for other people, but for kids, I don't think it's safe. I myself am not a kid anymore, but I still think it's not safe. Yeah, that's me, what I think about Snap Maps. Off to our next topic. After Snapchat, we have our projects. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. You know how Amanda is so much into film. Before the Amanda Notando show, films are my baby. Films are my love. They're my passion since I was still young. And I have good news. The good news is we actually have things on the go, like things in the pipeline, things that, like projects that we have on the go right now. And yeah, I think you've actually seen us advertise each time that we have a shoot, or each time that we're looking for actors or for auditions or anything to do with film, right? And let's talk about our first film that we're looking and hoping to get done, which is a bit of a challenge, which is Pulling a Nick. Pulling a Nick, I bet a whole lot of you have been waiting to hear on what's going on with that project. It is challenging, guys. Those who are in the film industry, you know what I'm talking about. It's been a challenge, and I can confidently say right now, I think things are kind of starting to move. Not as we had planned, but yeah, film is just difficult. I do not want to lie to you, but guess what? That being said does not mean I am ready to give up. Giving up is not an option. And the good news is, I work with an amazing person. Who's also not somebody who gives up. She's a go-getter. She knows what she wants. And and she exactly stop covering your face, Danny. You know I'm talking about you right now. Yeah, she is actually covering her face. Honestly, I do not want to lie and say I am so amazing. Yes, you see me glamorous and all that jazz. This is not me alone. This woman right here makes me look awesome. She makes me look yeah, exactly. Oh, this whole eyelashes business here. Yeah, she does not regret making me wear those eyelashes because I'm actually getting addicted to wearing eyelashes because I find they make me look so sophisticated. Thank you so much, Danny. You're amazing. And yeah, exactly. You didn't want me to say your name on camera, but then I'm actually going to say your name on camera. Yeah, because she's a tough cookie, but you know what? I'm used to it and I love it because, you know, because we're women who are challenging. We know what we want, you know what I mean? And I am somebody who likes taking direction as well. So it's a good thing, right? Having somebody who tells you how to do this, how to go that way and whatever, right? And I'm so grateful for Danny. So that being said, pulling a Nick, as challenging as it was, yes, I am so sorry to all the actors, the crew who were part of the project, that it took a bit longer than we all expected. And if, yeah, I could actually try and get a little bit into detail as to why it has taken long for it to come out. Post-production is not easy. That's one thing I didn't know. And yeah, the footage that we wanted did not come out as how we actually expected it to come out and how the director had actually instructed the camera guy to do it. And after all that, you know, obviously having to give a not so perfect footage to somebody else to edit who didn't, you know, mess up the footage is kind of complicated because now they're trying so hard to make everything work, right? So now we're actually at that process where I think we can actually try and make something work because honestly, like, you know me, how we started the Amanda Notando show, you seen the footage, the quality wasn't good, but we're getting better every time, right? So obviously you always have humble beginnings, you always have somewhere to start, and you're like, you know what, after we get our Oscar, did you see how we did on Pulling a Nick? Yeah, it was crappy, but guess what, it got us here, right? So we still wanted to just come out and, you know, and be confident later on and say, you know what, yeah, it may not have been the best thing out there, but it is actually going to come out because it was actually a good story. It was a good storyline, and we cannot let go of such things. Actors. Exactly, and there was amazing actors, some all the way from Lethbridge, it was Lethbridge and Calgary, right? And we value everybody's time. Trust me, it's a bit, to me, time is a huge thing, right? And I bet to everybody else, right? Why would you go out of your way to get to come all the way from Lethbridge to Edmonton, which is about 6 hours, right, to get here? Yeah. So we value everybody's time, and no matter how perfect it doesn't look, guys, I am so grateful for everybody who was a part of that project, from the actors to the crew to just everybody, right? And we're looking forward to that project. So wait for Pulling a Nick. It'll be coming out soon, and obviously we're gonna advertise it for the premiere, and it'll be nice to have you guys come out and watch the premiere before we release it. And also our other project, which is also another exciting project, Morning Mr. Barry. Yes, I know you guys. Yeah, it sounds crazy, me kind of dancing to it, but then yeah, Morning Mr. Barry was perfect. Yes, I can't say really perfect, as in, yeah, because nothing is perfect, nobody's perfect, but I can say we finally got it now. Exactly. After 3 tries, yes. First was Paranoia, which I'm actually going to get into. And then next was Pulling a Nick. And then now Morning Mr. Barry. And Morning Mr. Barry, oh my gosh, guys, everything went smooth, like we didn't expect we didn't expect it to go, and actually it went beyond what we had expected, and the actors were so amazing. Like it was an interesting monologue short film, and oh my gosh, it is so touching. You need some Kleenex each time. Where's my Kleenex box? Okay, I don't know where I put it. But anyway, right? You're gonna need, I'm just giving you a warning, you're gonna need a Kleenex box right next to you when you're watching When Mr. Berry is such a sweet, short comedy. Well, short romantic comedy. And yeah, you're gonna like it.
What's it about?
Well, you know, when I start getting into detail, I won't finish, but it's about a boss, the boss, Mr. Berry, exactly, who falls in love eventually with his secretary. Okay, no, guys, okay, even if you're a secretary, please don't take this wrong, because a lot of people say, oh yeah, secretaries always fall for their bosses, but no, this is kind of not so cliche like right away, because it took years. Hello. Anyway, let me not get into detail, else I'll end up giving up the whole movie. But yeah, so it's something like that, and it's really interesting. It's the fact that it's a monologue, even if it's a cliche, it's an interesting monologue for you guys to watch, and we're looking forward to that. And obviously we're going to advertise it as well before it comes out for the trailer, and we're actually just hoping to have the premiere for all 3 movies at once, hopefully, or maybe the 2 shorts and 1 feature on its own. We will see. So moving on to the bigger project that we're looking to work on, and Paranoia is going to be our feature film, and you already know about Paranoia, unless you want me to explain.
Explain.
A little bit, but anyway, it is so dramatic, and this time it's gonna come back dramatic, more dramatic than you guys expected. So exactly, it's gonna be interesting because there's gonna be more action, more drama, more violence, and it's a Christian kind of based movie, but then again, it's a drama with romance too, right? We can say drama, romance, faith.
Yeah, it's about temptation and people
who need snap maps.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Temptation and
abuse. There's abuse. There's cheating.
People who can withstand temptation and people
who cannot withstand temptation. So it's gonna touch on different characters, like different people out there that we have out there. Yeah, so Paranoia is actually coming big, and yeah, we look forward to getting an Oscar for all of these 3 movies, guys. Exactly. Right now it sounds like, oh yeah, this girl's dreaming a lot, but guess what? Dreams do come true. As long as you do not give up on your dream and you keep chasing, just one answer, one door from up above. God says, yes, it is done. It will be done. So, you know, us having faith and working on this project, it's not like we're looking to just, you know, say maybe, oh, it'll take just doing it, just to put it on YouTube. Yeah, I started thinking when I started the film projects and stuff like that, I used to think like that. I used to have a small mind. Yeah, but now I am thinking bigger. I am thinking, you know, because when you work with people who have the same mindset, it's easy for you to chase your dream and not just limit yourself on chasing the dream on a narrow road, but think wider, right, outside of the box. So yeah, we're looking forward to that when it comes to projects. So as we wait to get onto the Amanda Notando show, we will be right back in a second. And okay guys, I'm back, and this time I would like to take a moment to thank everybody who has helped with this show, who has helped in making this show come to life and growing the channel on its own. It's not easy having a YouTube channel, and one thing you didn't know about Amanda is, in as much as I used to go live on Facebook, I still do go live on Facebook, I never used to have the guts to have a YouTube channel because I knew it was international. And now that I am more confident in doing that. I would like to thank you guys for giving me the confidence to be on YouTube, other than just being around my circle of friends. Only 5,000 people on Facebook, really, compared to the whole world. I am so thankful for that, and thank you guys for your love and your support and your subscriptions, your shares, your likes, your views. They really mean a lot to me. But as I do a breakdown of the other people that I would like to thank behind the scenes, like behind the making of the Amanda Notando show, I would honestly, for me to have this talk show and for me to fulfill my passion, to fulfill my love for talking and meeting new people. Had it not been for my guests, honestly, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I am so grateful for all the fun times that we had here on the talk show, starting with Samantha and moving on to Teddy Steiner and Susanna Becker and Patricia. Only to mention a few, Francoise, all of you guys were amazing. Oh my gosh, Arrived Magazine, we had a fun-filled moment. Those moments I will always cherish, and look forward to more episodes where where we continue laughing the way we all like laughing, obviously, with Amanda, and seeing that this is the season finale. I was like, you know what? It's always good to appreciate people too, And the other people that I would love to give thanks to would be people from Canada's Miss Beauty of Africa. Like, oh my gosh, you don't even know how much of an opportunity it was for me to host the red carpet for Canada's Miss Beauty of Africa 2007, which was the second annual gala that happened in Calgary. And had it not been for Bonnie Munjanja, I wouldn't have met a whole lot of new people that I met there, and people who I'm yet to work with. Thank you, Bonnie, so much for the opportunity, and it was also a pleasure working with you and having you on the show as well. In as much as you're an introvert, once you're with this extrovert, you kind of step out of your comfort zone, and it was really nice to have you on the show. And the other people that I would like to thank are the people who watch, like you the viewers who watch the channel. Oh my gosh, that is what we look for on YouTube. That is what every YouTuber looks for, right? To get views, to get subscriptions, and and it's something that I never thought I would actually be saying, okay guys, please subscribe and please like. And it's fun, right? It's fun now that you're doing it. It's because you're doing what you love, so it's easy for you to say, it's easy for you to ask if you need to ask. And while we're at it, for those who haven't yet subscribed and for those who haven't viewed the other videos, please do take the moment, take the time. I know some of them, they were still amateur videos, like the beginning of the videos, they were still amateur videos, but we're learning and we're improving, right? And it would be nice just to see where we started and to have, to have a little bit more insight of what we do on the Amanda Notando show and how you can actually also come on the Amanda Notando show. Oh, if you have anybody that you would love to refer to come on the Amanda Notando show, people who can motivate other people out there, like you already know, this show is about motivating people who are still growing in terms of their business, in terms of chasing their dreams, in terms of just being what they want to be, just to keep them going. So that on its own, I am so thankful for the people who view and share and actually refer people to come on the show. And also, guys, I have a moment to share with you. And this moment is kind of weird, but yeah, it's so nice when people actually recognize your work out there, and and you're like, oh, okay, you actually watch my channel, really? And they're like, oh yeah, I think we've seen your talk show on, on YouTube and whatever. I'm like, oh really? And it's people that you actually don't even know and out of your community. And yeah, and it kind of felt weird. Yeah, it actually did feel weird. But it was a weird good feeling. Like a weird good feeling, and it's something that I'm actually thankful for, that at least it shows that I'm doing something positive out there. And then after all that, that's when you see people referring referring me to talk to other people, like, oh yeah, talk to this person, they would be a good guest and whatever. So it only goes on to show that actually people appreciate your work, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for people who actually recognize my work as well, and it's a good feeling to be recognized for what you're doing, for what you love. And even just the other incident that you saw on one of the interviews with Bonnie Munjanja, like, how did she find me? This wasn't through the talk show, it was actually through Facebook Live, right? For me to be able to present on the red carpet, that's being recognized on its own, right? Also, guys, one thing before I even forget, people who have actually provided constructive criticism. Oh my gosh, I love criticism. One thing you didn't know about me, I love criticism. People who help me out and say, you know what, try and change this, try and change that. What do you think about doing this? What do you think about doing that? It's people who actually care about what you love doing, people who care about where you're going, people who care about your career, your dream, and I appreciate that, because it only makes you better, other than just doing without any knowledge on what people think about it in a criticizing way, right? Because some people would just say, oh yeah, it's okay, but then when it's really bad, because they want to see you fall, right? But when somebody want to see you succeed, they will actually tell you, Amanda, do you mind changing here, right? And it's actually a good thing. So people, when you get constructive criticism, don't take it as if somebody is jealous about you, or somebody doesn't want to see you accomplish anything or succeed in anything. It is actually a positive thing to get constructive criticism, and it's just how you take it, right? And it makes you a better person. So constructive criticism is good, and thank you guys for all that, for your support, for your criticism. And lastly, I would like to talk about when the show returns, seeing that this is like our season finale for the Amanda Notando show. We obviously need to take a break. Like, summer is beautiful. I do not want to lie. And there's lots of festivals going on, and I thought actually we're going to be able to go in terms of shooting till September, but oh my gosh, there's times where you want to go camping, you just want to make good use of all the sunny days that you have, because our summer is a little bit short. So the least that you can do is enjoy it. So that's the reason why we're taking a break a little. So look out for better stuff. Like, yeah, right now, honestly, in as much as we started with poor quality cameras and whatever, I do not want to lie, I'm actually proud of the work that we've done, of the work that Danny has put in everything, the people that have come on the show, me and my confidence here. If you look at the first episode while I was by myself and this video, I bet you would actually say, yeah, there's actually a huge improvement, and I'm actually happy about that. And had it not been for everybody who's been there to support, who's been there to keep pushing me, I wouldn't be where I am right now. We've finally come to the end of this show, this episode, this season finale, and thank you guys for being a part of the first season of the Amanda Notando show. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Monumental Arts Network YouTube channel, which I'm going to put the link down below here, and even like on the Monumental Arts Network YouTube channel. And follow us on Facebook as well. Follow Monumental Arts Network on Facebook, follow Amanda Notando on Facebook, as well as our Instagram page. There's also the Monya Arts Net Instagram page and the Amanda Notando Instagram page. And we also have a YouTube channel. Well, oh yeah, I've already mentioned YouTube. I mentioned Instagram. We have a Twitter account, both Amanda Notando and Monumental Arts Network. And just in case you're wondering why we have like two of these accounts, is because Amanda Notando is Amanda Notando as a public figure on her own, right? And Monumental Arts Network is for film with other people, right? As I work with different people, different projects, and that is why we have like two different accounts for every social network that we have. it would be nice to have lots of subscribers, lots of views, and you'll be able to keep up. The more you subscribe, when you subscribe, obviously you're gonna get notifications on every upload that we do. So I am so thankful for for everybody who's been a part of this. And remember, guys, little girls with dreams become women of vision. Take care and God bless you.
God.
Cool.